Welcome to Cockburn Ice Arena for this second game of the doubleheader weekend between the Perth Inferno and the Melbourne Ice. This is the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. I am Andrew McDougall and we are Sportscast Australia. Strap yourselves in for 3 periods or more of electric hockey between these two teams, with yesterday's result going right down to the wire, with the Melbourne Ice winning it in overtime 4-3 through a fantastic goal from Christina Julienne, a beauty on the backhand, beating Sasha King, who was outstanding in net for the Inferno, facing a heap of shots. So we are looking forward to today's contest. An early one over here in Perth, 10:45 a.m. puck drop. We'll see how these two teams recover from yesterday's contest and match up for today's action. In the earlier game today, the Adelaide Rush completed a weekend sweep over the Sydney Sirens, result of 4-1 in today's game after beating the Sirens yesterday 8-3. So for these two teams, they want to keep the pressure on Adelaide, who sit at the top of the standings. So there's all to play for with these two teams who have championship aspirations. The Melbourne Ice, who are defending champions, up against the runners-up from last season, the Perth Inferno. The Melbourne Ice in their road whites will shoot from left to right on your screen. The Perth Inferno in their home purples from right to left, as we have the opening puck drop. The Inferno now on their blue line, just trying to control a D2D. Scarla now has it in the neutral zone. Georgia McClellan just gets to the red line and backhands that one into the zone. But cut off by Shana Godfrey. The Melbourne Ice just chips, and Danielle Butler will chase after it. Georgia McClellan down in the corner, able to get that puck out. Now the Inferno off the boards. Sarah Salmons down that left wing with speed. Goes to cut, crosses over to the far side. That was Del Basso. Just loses an edge. Going to take that shot. Now Danielle Butler takes the blue line. Looks to deke around the defender. Tries to get a shot on King, but that's cut off by Irvine. Pulling now, puts it across the blue paint. And some bodies there looking for a deflection. And King covers up. Inferno, they win that draw. That was McKenzie against Julian. Now Lakoviak behind King. Just spin a turn, looking for Clark Crumpton. Can't handle it. Is pressured, Clark Crumpton. As the puck, the Inferno clear it out of their zone. And now there's a chase on Dufour, though. Gets back to the ice. Able to clear it. Now at centre ice, Julian couldn't control it. There is a battle. The Inferno, they just chip it down and make a change. That'll give Dufour time to collect the puck. The Inferno, though, on the forecheck. Out in front, couldn't quite handle it. That was Lily McClellan. A pass from Acker. Now the ice through Pullen. Gets to the blue line, just lifts it up over King. Goes in behind the net. Catherine Bailey's there to gather it for the Inferno. The Kren keeps it in for the ice. For Bailey. Just calms things down. He's in behind King. It's going back and forth behind the net. Bailey has it again. Just holds on to it. Looking for an outlet. Goes out to that right wing. Bounces off the boards. Now the Melbourne Ice. Bailey finds Scala. Scala just goes back to the defensive lines. Del Basso just holds up as Scala comes in to help. Tries to gather the puck, Scala. Still has it, Scala. Now just spins. Fires one on towards Melbourne Ice net. That goes wide. Del Basso. Looking for Irvine at the blue line. That beats everyone. Goes right back down to King. Irvine. Can't get it past Butler. Salmons, though, in there to help. Plays it along the boards looking for Scala. Scala finds Salmons again. Now Salmons goes out to that right-hand side. Gets to the blue line. Big slap shot on net. That goes high and wide to the left. Now there's a battle. Salmons with a little backhander between the legs. And we get a whistle. So plenty of action to open up this contest. Michaela Pearce is in net today for the Melbourne Ice. Georgia McClellan now. Just tries a wrist shot. That's blocked by Cochrane. Dufour's battling down low. Inferno, they feed it in front. That was Jamie McKenzie. Just couldn't get enough on it. There's a nice block. Now Butler the other way. There's a Davis Tope. Davis Tope it is. Has the puck behind the net. Just wheels around. Finds Dufour streaking in. Dufour just... Jamie McKenzie gets a stick in. Breaks up that play. Dufour has it now. Just wraps it around the boards. As Cochrane will go after it on that near corner. For the Inferno. Through Bailey. Great defensive play from Pullen in the neutral zone. They chip it in. Now the Ice on the attack again. Down low, looking to feed it in front. Wrigley Eunice was there, couldn't get a stick on it. The Ice still after it. Pullen now jumps up into the offense. Acker though. And we have a whistle. Christine Acker heading to the box. A tripping call against on Marnie Pullen. So the Melbourne Ice go on the first power play of the contest. Salmons wins that draw. Cochrane now at the blue line. Feeds it over the left-hand side. Gets a shot towards King, who glove saves. No goals on the power plays yesterday. We'll see if they can buck the trend for either team. Irvine just wraps that around the boards, just trying to clear it. It's held in at the blue line by the Ice. Still battling along the boards. Conlon just holds on to it, swings around behind King. Goes out the heel. Cochrane now at the blue line. Just a wrist shot towards King. Goes off some bodies. Scala now. Trying to clear it for the Inferno, can't. Now spins and fires it. Does clear it. Salmons will chase after it. Putting some pressure on. The Ice through the neutral zone, but that is cut off. Georgia McClellan now, wrist shot. Block aside on Pearce. I'm not sure if Pearce got a touch on that, but it went high and out of play. Face off to Pearce right. The Ice win that one. Julian wins that draw. Dash. Dufour. Just goes through centre ice, so that's picked off by the Inferno. Dufour will get it back. Davis Tope, back to Dufour. Now Davis Tope, through centre ice. Takes the blue line, just dumps it back. Dufour now at the blue line. Slap shot towards King. There's bodies in the way. Scala does well to block that one. Dash goes down, and Scala's able to clear for the Inferno. 27 seconds remaining in the penalty. Now with speed, Christina Julienne, the game winner yesterday. Just drops it off. The Ice were looking for that pass to pull in, but it's cut off by the Inferno. Now Salmons chases that one down. Plenty of speed, Salmons. 7 seconds left in the penalty. Just holds it up at the end boards. Now Butler down that left wing. Wants to hold it up and cut back, but there's players there. Now Butler's able to find space. Fires on towards King, but that goes wide. Conlon couldn't control it. Gets a stick in though. Now the Inferno. They'll look to break. They take the red line, just dump it in. Malcolm scored yesterday. Finds the puck behind the net. Couldn't get the backhand shot away. Now tries to fire a backhand towards Pearce. Salmons now has it in the slot, fires, but that goes wide. Conlon tries to clear it, but Salmons finds it behind the net. Now Conlon gets it back. Tries to play it off the boards to clear the zone. Can't. Irvine keeps it in. Just fires one towards Pearce. Salmons was waiting. But the Ice. Raimundo takes the red line. Just dumps it in as they make a change. Lily McClellan tries to dump it into the zone. Acker goes in there to keep it in. Does well, does Acker. Keeps it in. Just holds it up. Looking for a pass. Finds Blatchford now down low. Worried out of it by 3 Melbourne Ice players. Georgia McClellan, though, keeps it into the blue line. Dash. And AWIHL for the Ice. Tries to play it off the boards of the Inferno. They keep it in again, only momentarily, as they look to make a change. Rigliunas now for the Melbourne Ice. Godfrey. The backhander trying to enter the zone. Now the Inferno. They just dump it in. They'll chase after it. It's McKenzie on the forecheck. Clark Crumpton goes in. Catherine Bailey just grabs it and drops it to the ice. Keeps it in the zone. Now back to Bailey, who spins and just fires off the boards. Looking for Malcolm. Now the Ice through Julian, who's got plenty of speed. Through centre ice, takes the blue line, just dumps it back. Trailing player, fires on King. That was Davis Tope. And King, straight into the logo, holds on. Great vision from Christina Julienne. Julian wins that face-off. Off the face-off, there's a shot, but there's bodies in the way. That was Salmons. The Inferno clear it before pressured by Scala. Finds Davis Tope. Now the Ice. They just dump it in and Cochrane will chase after it and gather in the corner. Cochrane now. Tries to get around Irvine. Acker and Cochrane battle. It was Del Basso, not Irvine. Now Del Basso and Cochrane are battling. Now the Ice across into the slot. Godfrey was there trying to poke away at it, trying to get a shot on King. The Inferno can't clear still. Butler pressured by Acker. Makoviak now able to get the puck out. Spins and turns, trying to clear it off the boards. Butler holds that in. The Ice are doing well here. They fire one towards King. Goes off Cochrane. Now in behind the net. Dufour now. On their right-hand side fires. Good pad save from King. Now Del Basso. Nice handles from Del Basso. to get through the neutral zone, but there's not enough players there to support. Now the Inferno. Baker, straight off a change, able to gather that puck in the neutral zone. The Ice dump it in. They chase after it. Dash will be the one. The Inferno, though, they do well. They get it out of the zone. Wrigley Eunice battling away with Malcolm. And here's McKenzie, one-on-one with Piers. That goes wide and high to the right. Great work from McKenzie. The Inferno still on the attack. Trying to find space was Clark Crumpton. Now Dash has it for the Ice behind the net. They just wrapped that around the boards. Georgia McClellan try and keep it in. Looking to get a shot on. Goes well wide. LeCren now. And the Melbourne Ice, they clear it. And that'll be icing. End-to-end action here. It's what we expected between these two teams. Great to have you with us, wherever you are watching from. Jackie Miller, watching from Canada. Welcome. Irvine at the blue line, finds Scala. Scala now creeping in, looking to find Del Basso, fires on goal. Scala gets the rebound and puts it home, and they score. Elizabeth Scala on the doorstep. Del Basso fired first. Scala got the rebound, put it past Piers. That's goal number 18 on the season, and point 34 as the Inferno captain opens the scoring today. Inferno 1, Melbourne Ice 0. There is a delayed penalty. There's Blatchford on pulling, I believe. As the Inferno now touch it up. It's a cross-checking call on Alyssa Blatchford. So after scoring, the Perth Inferno, who lead 1-0, will go on the penalty kill now. Off the draw, Georgia McClellan. Trying to find Bailey. Now the Ice. Through Butler. Spins and turns in that far corner. Holds on to it. Back up to the blue line. Finds Godfrey. Godfrey over to Cochran. Cochran just plays it down low. They get a shot across into the slot area. Looking for Butler. Scala tries to clear. Butler keeps it in. Now finds Heel. Heel to Cochran. Cochran fires just a wrist shot that goes wide. Conlon now has it behind the net. Just plays it back to Heel. Heel now back to Cochran at the blue line. Cochran fires a wrist shot. Conlon was in front. Deflected wide. Bailey is battling down in that corner. Scala will go in to help. Conlon and Butler for the Ice. Scala and Bailey for the Inferno. Still down in that corner. Now Salmons for the Inferno. They still can't get it out. They do now. Melbourne Ice looking for that stretch pass. And that'll be icing. .42 seconds remaining in the penalty. Shot count is 4-4 apiece. After the Melbourne Ice put up big numbers, shots on goal yesterday. Off the draw, Irvine at the blue line, big slap shot, that's blocked. Now there's a battle at centre ice. Shana Godfrey now collects it. Takes the blue line. Looks to deke her way through, but gets stood up well on the Inferno defence, and they just clear it down the ice. 25 seconds remaining on the power play. The ice now through Julienne with speed. Looks to cut in, plays it across, looking for Dash. Couldn't quite handle it. Davis Tope now has it. To Julienne. Down low to Davis Tope. Davis Tope just gets a wrist shot towards goal. There's bodies there. Pulling now, comes in off the blue line. Plays it down low to Julienne and fires on King. Was that Dash? Sorry. King gets down and saves it. Del Basso and Julienne. Bit of a scramble. The Inferno win out. Bailey tries a backhander. Looking for McClellan. The Ice have it though. Backhand pass behind the goal. Dash now has it behind King. Battling away. The Inferno can't clear it out of the zone. Pullen gets a stick check there. Great work from Bailey. They clear it down the ice. Penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Now with speed. Pullen fires on King. King stands tall and holds on. Butler, McKenzie. McKenzie wins that draw. McClellan finds Clark Crumpton, who loses the handle on it. Now they pick it up, the Inferno. They just backhand it in. Malcolm will chase after it, pressuring Heel. McKenzie's there. McKenzie has it now. Puck deflects behind the net. Now Heel holds on to it, cuts back. Now the Ice, they can exit. Danielle Butler down that left wing. Takes the blue line, still has a Butler. Trying to control it now. Fires on towards King. The Inferno have bodies, able to clear it. Clark Crumpton now just spins and gets it out of the Inferno zone. Grigliunas though plays it out to the left. Keeps going, Grigliunas. Godfrey has it now. Goes to cut back in on King. Fires and that goes wide. Grigliunas down low. Spins. Still has it. Finds Dutton at the blue line. Goes back to Grigliunas. Grigliunas plays it across into the high slot. Godfrey fires towards King. That deflects. Goes high. Lukoviak. Fires on King. King gets down low and blocks that one. That was Baker, who scored yesterday. First goal of the season. Now here's Acker. Takes the blue line for the Inferno. Looking for McClellan. Lily McClellan fires on Piers. That goes wide. And we have a whistle. As the goals have come off its moorings. Melbourne Ice lead the shots on goal 7-4. 4:14 remaining in the first period. Del Basso now. Just circling around Piers. Still has it, Del Basso. Just backhands it down low to Scala. Scala and Pullen battle. There is a delayed penalty. And it looks like Marnie Pullen will head to the penalty box. I think illegal checking was the call. Inferno now on the power plate. Del Basso. Georgia McClellan at the blue line. McClellan. Scala. Big slap shot. That is blocked and deflected. Now the Melbourne Ice clear it away. The Inferno now. Enter the ice zone. Del Basso still has it in the far corner. Still has it. Now in behind the net. Scala is there. Georgia McClellan keeps it in the blue line. Goes D to D. Del Basso looking for Salmons. Salmons gets pressured. And Butler's able to force the exit. The Ice now just backhanded, trying to dump it in. The puck goes out of play. We have Christy Fate joining us from Kelowna, BC, Canada. Home of the Rockets. The Inferno now on the attack. 45 seconds left on the power plate. Bailey still has it. Now up to the blue line. Bailey fires one on Pearce. Gets down and pad saves it well. Pearce. Blatchford just gets pushed into Pearce at the ice, able to clear it. Koviak. To the right-hand side. They get a shot in the neutral zone towards Pearce. It gets down, saves that comfortably. And the Ice, they clear it all the way down to King, who was forced into a save. Malcolm looking for the Koviak. The Inferno able to get it in now. Malcolm tracks it down. Just backhands it behind Pearce. And Malcolm wants to make a change. His heel now for the Ice. Plays it along the boards. And Butler now with speed able to get onto it. Takes the blue line. Cuts in on King. Fires, but King gets down. Great left pad save. Great save from King. Denying Butler. Del Basso. Scala has it now at the red line. Looking for Salmons. That beats Salmons. Raimundo now for the Ice. Gets caught on the blue line. Scala. Just couldn't find the puck and he was able to get in. Salmons now finds a puck in front of Pearce. Backhand shot. Pearce saves it. I thought the puck might have exited the zone and caught the Inferno offside, but no whistle. And Salmons gets a shot on Pearce, who saves. A big save late in the period. McCren has it again. Just wraps it around the boards. Trying to clear the zone. Georgia McClellan trying to keep it in for the Inferno. Battling with Grigliunas. Still hasn't exited the zone. It has now. Back there is Irvine to sweep up for the Inferno. Georgia McClellan goes D to D. The Inferno down that right wing. Now Blatchford with time tries to cut in. Dutton does well just to take the puck away. And now through Davis Tope. Takes the blue line. Davis Tope fires. On the left-hand side. King saves with the pad and then covers it up. Great job from Georgia McClellan just to push Davis Tope wide. Now the Ice. Trying to control it. Acker. Off the boards. Inferno clear the zone. Pulling for the Ice. Has Lily McClellan on the forecheck. And that'll do it. After one period of play, a goal through Elizabeth Scala at 8:46 gives the Perth Inferno a 1-0 lead. End-to-end hockey between these two teams, very much like yesterday. The Melbourne Ice, they lead the shot count 9-7. We'll have a short intermission. This is the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. We are Sportscast Australia. Go grab a drink, grab a coffee, and we'll see you shortly for the second period. Welcome back to Coburn Ice Arena for this clash between the Perth Inferno and the Melbourne Ice. The Perth Inferno lead the contest 1-0 through a goal through captain Elizabeth Scala at 8:46. A nice rebound goal in the blue paint. These two teams end-to-end hockey in that first period. 3 penalties in that first period. Still, both teams still yet to score on the power play this weekend. Melbourne Ice with 2 power plays in that first period. The Perth Inferno 1. They couldn't score on the power play yesterday. We'll see if that changes over the next 2 periods. According to Esports Desk, the Melbourne Ice are leading the shot count 9-7. And the Melbourne Ice in their road whites will shoot from right to left on your screen, and the Perth Inferno in their home purple from left to right in this second period. As we get set for the puck drop for the second period, and we are underway. Cochrane now just spins and dumps it in for the Melbourne Ice with Davis Tope chasing after it. Julien's there as well, trying to keep it in. Battling. Salmons plays off the balls, pulling at the blue line, just a wrist shot towards King. Salmons blocks that one and then just clears the zone. Now the Inferno get held up at the red line. The Ice get the puck into the Inferno zone, but Georgia McKowen able to gather. Plays it forward, looking for Salmons. Salmons will try and chase that one down. Beats the icing. Does well with speed. Salmons backhands it to Scala behind the net, behind Pearce. Scala still has it, just fans on that one and due 4 for the Melbourne Ice. Gets to the blue line and just dumps it in. Butler down in the corner with the Koviak. Godfrey goes in to help. The Koviak, though, wins out. And clears the zone. The Ice, though, they gather in the neutral zone and just cross-eyes dump it. Now the Ice chase that down. There is no icing. Malcolm now for the Inferno. Clark Crumpton. Just controlling it. Spins and just dumps it in. Finds Malcolm behind the net. Feed in front. A good save from Pearce. It's a shot from McKenzie. McKenzie now tries to backhand it to Clark Crumpton. That's picked off. Now the Melbourne Ice go the other way. Shana Godfrey takes a blue line. Great defensive play from the Koviak. Wrigley Eunice was there. The puck finds its way to King, who jumps on it and covers up. Face off. Bit of a scramble. Georgia McClellan, though. We have a penalty. It was a high sticking call against Georgia McClellan. So the Melbourne Ice have an early power play in this second period. A face off the Kings right. Julien wins it, finds Pullen at the blue line. Pullen just holds up. Goes D to D. Big slap shot from that far side, straight at King. That was due 4. Straight at the logo. King holds on. Third power play of the game for the Melbourne Ice. Salmons and Julien will battle again at the dot. Ice win it, due 4. Spins in that far corner, back up to the blue line. Davis Tope back to due 4. Davis Tope wanted it. Due 4 went to Pullen. Pullen now backs up to the blue line. Still has it, finds Davis Tope. Back to Pullen. Now Pullen with a nice pass to Dufour. Tight angle, fires on King. King stands tall at the near post. It's a scramble. King's down. Dufour has it behind the net. Dash now. Davis Tope with the blue line. Fires a wrist shot towards King. Looking for a deflection. Dufour in front, the big body. The Inferno do well. They clear it. Now the Melbourne Ice through Pullen with speed. Takes the blue line. Circles in towards behind King. Still has it Pullen. Back up to the blue line. Just drops it off. Fired on goal. They keep it in though. The Melbourne Ice. They fire towards King. That was Dufour. That puck deflects and goes high and out of play. .43 seconds remaining in the power play. Butler controls it off the face-off. Drops it down low and head towards the net. Let's try to throw it towards King, but it's picked off. The Ice will have to regroup. Godfrey looking for Conlon. There's a battle in the far corner. And the Inferno, they win it and they clear it. There was a delayed penalty on that call, as we've seen King head towards the bench. So Steph Conlon for the Melbourne Ice. 2 minutes for hooking. For the Perth Inferno, they'll go onto their second power play of the game. After a terrific penalty kill, the Inferno now get a power play. Off the face-off, Salmons just dumps it back to the blue line. They just wrap it around in behind Piers. Salmons is there. Salmons has it now. Still has a Salmons. Finds Clark Crumpton. Salmons now. Back to Clark Crumpton. Behind the net. Georgia McClellan at the blue line. This goes D to D. Looking for a big slap shot there from Del Basso. Just fanned on it. The Ice now pulling behind the net. Tries to clear the zone. Georgia McClellan does well at the blue line. Then fires towards Piers, who gets down with a nice right pad save. Now the Melbourne Ice able to clear. Scala trying to find Salmons. Was touched. Del Basso now down low. Scala now behind the net. Tries to wrap around on Piers. Not there. Georgia McClellan jumps up to keep it in. The puck goes up and out of play. Off the draw, the Ice looking to break free short-handed. But Georgia McClellan does well. Finds Scala. McClellan keeps it in. Tries to find Del Basso, but just behind. And Inferno will have to retreat. Raimundo does well. Exits the zone. Davis Tope just dumps it in. It's over 20 seconds remaining on the power plate. Salmons now takes the red line, now the blue line. Just tries to dump it back to Clark Crumpton. Does the same to George McClellan. They fire a shot towards Piers. It goes wide. Del Basso keeps it in. Looking for Salmons. Salmons spins to try and protect the puck. Butler, though, does well for the Melbourne Ice. Still battling away. Butler does well. Just chips it into the neutral zone. Del Basso. Inferno pressured off. Now Godfrey now on that right wing. Takes the blue line with speed. Shana Godfrey in on King. Backhand foot. Just goes wide to the left. Trying to slide it backhand, Godfrey. Still has it now, Godfrey. Keeps it in the zone. The Inferno now. They take it away. Makoviak. High slight, fires towards Piers. He just paddles that away. Now there's a battle. Lily McClellan got Blatchford at the crease. Couldn't get a handle on it, get the pass away. Conlon goes down. Lily McCullen's on top of it. Bodies falling everywhere. And we have a whistle. Inferno off the face-off. They wrap it around the boards. Clark Crumpton. Just trying to feed it in front with the Inferno, but there was no one there. The puck will go all the way down to King. He doesn't hold on. Likes to play it. The puck now. Melbourne Ice gathered the puck. It was Baker. Now at the blue line. Ice trying to fire a shot on goal, but McKenzie gets in the way of that one. Damien McKenzie does well, battling away. Clark Crumpton now. Still has it, Clark Crumpton. One out there, Clark Crumpton, against 3 Melbourne Ice players. Still got it, Clark Crumpton. Down low, feeds it in front, looking for Scala. Too many bodies there for the Melbourne Ice. And that'll be icing. Great job from Michelle Clark Crumpton. Battling away against 3 Melbourne Ice players. The face-off. The Ice. They clear it. But once again, that'll be icing. Dash and Del Basso. Dash wins it. Scala now for the Inferno. With time, fires down low. Salmons feeds it in front. There's no one there. Lakoviak at the blue line just walks, fires a wrist shot towards Piers. That's deflected and blocked. Dash now. The Ice can't clear it. Scala now. Streaking in, fires on Piers. Good save from Piers. Scala still has it. Scala with time, fires a shot, but that goes wide to the right. Inferno. Just walking the blue line, gets a wrist shot towards Piers, and that scores! Olivia Del Basso. Third goal of the season. Scores in back-to-back games. Walking the blue line, fires a wrist shot. And it beats Piers. High on the blocker side. The Perth Inferno 2. Melbourne Ice nothing. Off the face-off, Bailey fires one towards Piers. Pushes that aside. Now Blatchford with time and space fires on Piers. It gets down low and saves. Still keeping it in there, the Inferno. Now it squirts out to the neutral zone. The Inferno through Bailey. Finds Acker. Now Cochrane. The Melbourne Ice take the blue line. It's got Julian for support down in that far corner. It's a battle now behind the net. Acker does well. Comes away with it. Blatchford just clears it for the Inferno. And that'll be icing. So Olivia Del Basso, since arriving for Perth Inferno, has now scored 3 goals in 3 games and back-to-back. The ice now off the face-off, just trying to get a shot towards the net. That's held up. Acker's down on her knees. The puck is trapped along the boards. Acker now gets to her feet. Now Georgia McClellan finds Lily McClellan, sister to sister. Pearce just pokes that over to the corner and Godfrey. Now, the Inferno, big shot fired. That was Malcolm. Goes wide of Pearce. And now here come the Melbourne Ice back the other way. Great defensive work from Clark Crumpton, though. Now finds McKenzie. So Melbourne Ice do a great job, a little poke check just to break up McKenzie there. But the Inferno still have it. Clark Crumpton now. Take the blue line. Has McKenzie for support. Goes alone. Tries to get a shot away, but Raimundo blocks that one. Clark Crumpton still has it behind the net. Trying to wrap around. Feeds in front. There's a backhand opportunity for McKenzie. The Inferno, though, they keep it in. Godfrey now. Clark Crumpton. Battling away. Malcolm. Has it behind the net. Clark Crumpton now trying to find McKenzie. Goes out to Lakoviak at the blue line. Or walks the blue line. Fires a shot, but there's plenty of bodies in front there. Goes off the skate of Butler. Heel now for the Melbourne Ice. Looking to clear it. We have a whistle. Shot count is 14 apiece. A big difference from yesterday's game. Off the face-off, the Inferno win it. Bailey now fires towards Plears, but that's cut off in front of the net. Great defensive work from the Ice, and now they break free. Odd man rush here. Christina Julien fires it across on the far side, and they score! Cochrane! The Melbourne Ice captain. A great pass from Julien at the far post. Puts it past King. They get one back. Inferno 2, Melbourne Ice 1. Great work from the Ice. Odd player rush. Inferno, though, on the attack again. Here's Bailey. High slot fires on. Just blocked in front of the net. Plenty of players there. Pearce gets down for a big save on the backhand opportunity. Puck is still loose. That was Blatchford. Nice backhand shot on Pearce. Pearce had to get down and save it. And did. Cochrane scores goal number 6 for the season. Point number 12. Big captain's goal there. Heel now. Backhands it. Finds Raimundo. Raimundo passes off to Cochrane. Back to Raimundo. Back to Heel. Now the Melbourne Ice. They'll look to go forward with speed. Cutting in on that right-hand side was Butler. But Lakoviak does well. Godfrey's there, though. Gathers the puck. Falls to ground. No whistle. Malcolm. Spins. Plays it off the boards, but Butler does well. Controls it now, Butler. Working hard on the forecheck. The Inferno, they just lift it over to that right-hand side, but AWIHL does well. Finds Julian at centre ice. Skates in. Julian over in the corner. Looking to find Godfrey. Julian still has it. Behind the net. It's got Cochrane streaking in. Now Raimundo at the blue line. We'll just backhand it back in. The Inferno. Only as far as AWIHL. I go across the ice. Looking to break someone free. The Inferno have it now. That pass, Del Basso though with speed, chasing that one down. Dufour does well. Now the ice. Julien fires into the slot, looking for Cochrane. Bailey does well. Just chips and chases in that corner. Looks to feed it in front. Scala has it now. Spins, fires towards Pearce. Pearce, it trickles in behind, and I think she scored. Tight angle shot. Looks like Salmons might have got the final touch on it. Great play from Catherine Bailey. Chipping and chasing, finding Scala. Scala fires a tight angle shot on Pearce. It trickles in behind. I think Salmons might have got the last touch on it. The Inferno restore that 2-goal lead. They lead 3-1. Now the ice through Baker, held up by Del Basso. There's a battle there. Salmons trying to win the puck. Scala now just chips it into that corner. Dash tries to go the body on Salmons. They both fall down. Now there's a battle. Scala, Dash, Lecren's in there. Del Basso. The puck squirts out behind Pearce. Salmons chases after it. Holds up. Finds Del Basso now. Bailey. Salmons now. Looking to fire one into the slot. There's no one there. Now around that far side, still battling away. Now someone's able to break free, but just held up between the skates of Baker. The Inferno, they just dump it in, and that'll be icing. The face-off. Rice trying to get a shot on goal. Bailey's down below, gathering for the Inferno. They battle away that far corner. Salmons chasing after it. Just chips it off the boards to Del Basso, who chips it off the boards back to Salmons. Salmons now with speed. On the right-hand side, AWIHL does well, though. Just enough pressure to worry Salmons off the puck. AWIHL now just spins, holds it up at the red line, tries to dump it in. But Bailey does well. Bailey chips it in. Raimundo now for the Melbourne Ice. Just off the end boards. Trying to clear it. Inferno do well to hold it in. Dufour has it now for the Melbourne Ice. Just chips it out of the zone. Acker. Off the boards. Dufour. Into centre ice. Godfrey and Georgia McClellan. They come together. Lily McClellan now. Has Malcolm. Finds Malcolm at the far side. Malcolm just had no time to get rid of a shot there. Couldn't release it. McKenzie and Dufour down low. Dufour does well. Still got it, Dufour. Trying to deke her way out of the defence. Now, Godfrey. How's the delayed offside on Shana Godfrey there? Julian wins that face-off. Just fanning on it, the blue line was before. Clark Crumpton now at the red line. Just lifts it up in towards Pearce. Pearce gets down. They blew it dead. I think they thought Pearce held on to it. And we'll have a face-off. Julian wins that one. Bailey keeps it in. Bailey has it now. Still got it. Bailey fires a wrist shot towards Pearce. Pearce gets up with the glove save. Del Basso diving in the crease. Now the ice will go back the other way, taking the blue line. Defending well though, the Inferno. Dufour keeps it in and just dumps it in behind the net. The ice will make some changes. Cut off there. This is Heel. Cuts in on that left circle. Fires on King. King can't control it. There's a rebound. No one there to put it back. Raimundo will chase it down now. And the Melbourne Ice as the Perth Inferno clear and make a change. Bailey. Can't dump it into the zone, and Butler goes across ice to Godfrey, who takes the blue line now. Digs her way in. To Georgia McClellan. Nice stick work there. Breaks up that play. Shot on goal from the ice. That's blocked. Plenty of bodies in the way. Raimundo just settles that down at centre ice. Spins. Butler has it now. Chips it in. Butler will chase after it. Against McClellan. Held into the blue line. Fires a shot on. That goes well wide of King. Deflected. And we have a whistle. Exactly 2 minutes remaining in this period. Mackenzie and Julien take the face off. The Ice come away with it. They fire a slap shot. That's blocked in front of King. Clark Crumpton now exits the zone. Marnie Pullen plays across ice. The puck gets chipped in. Davis Tope would chase after it for the Melbourne Ice. Against Lakoviak. They come together at the end boards. In behind King now, the Inferno can release the pressure. It's cut off at centre ice. Great job from Malcolm though. Now Lakoviak. Nice pass up to the blue line. Mackenzie couldn't quite control it as the pass got cut off. Lakoviak has it again on the blue line. Now Scala enters the zone. A great defensive work there from the Ice. They'll try and go forward here. Cochrane now in that far corner. Battling away. Baker goes in to help. The Ice keep it in. This is Dash. Spins and just wraps it around below King. Cochrane has it. Now finds Lecren, who fires a wrist shot. King gets down with a nice pad save. Cochrane just tries to fire it into the slot area. It's Conlon now. Scala will take it away. Time winding down in this period. Salmons now down that left wing. Takes the blue line. Just dumps it back to Del Basso. Del Basso just chips it forward and chases. Still has it behind the net. Del Basso drops it down to Georgia McClellan, who jumps up off the blue line. Scala now finds it in behind the net. Looks to play it in front with Salmons streaking in. Salmons now. Just a backhand pass to Scala. Goes back to Salmons. And that'll end the second period. 2 goals from the Perth Inferno as they lead 3-1. Del Basso scored at 11:15 to give the Inferno a 2-0 lead, and then Steph Cochrane, the Melbourne Ice, scored at 8:32 has scored a 2-1. It's Sarah Salmons at 6:21 put it at home to restore that 2-goal lead. The Perth Inferno, they lead 3-1 after 2 periods. This is the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. We are Sportscast Australia. We'll have a short intermission and we're back with the third period. Welcome back to Coburn Ice Arena for the third period between the Perth Inferno and the Melbourne Ice. The Perth Inferno, they lead this one 3-1. An opening period goal from Elizabeth Scala gave the Inferno a 1-0 lead after one period. And then goals from Del Basso made it 2-0. Steph Cochran from the Melbourne Ice got one back to make it 2-1 at 8:32. And then Sarah Salmons for the Perth Inferno restored the 2-goal lead at 6:21. And the Perth Inferno lead 3-1. This is the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. We are Sportscast Australia. I am Andrew McDougall. Thank you for joining us wherever you are. If you are watching on AWIHL TV on YouTube, drop a comment in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from, and I'll do my best to give you a shout out on the coverage. All set here for the final 20 minutes. Should be action-packed, as it has been across this doubleheader weekend. Yesterday's game going to overtime with an epic finish. We'll see what this final period has in store for us today. Perth Inferno leading the shot count 18-7. The Melbourne Ice in the final period in their road whites will shoot from left to right on your screen, and the Perth Inferno in their home purple will shoot from right to left as we have the opening face-off. And the Melbourne Ice straight on the attack. But an early delayed offside, 5 seconds in. Butler and Del Basso. The official just tells Godfrey and Salmons not to creep in on that far side. Godfrey now takes the blue line. Just tries to slide one towards Butler. That's cut off by the Inferno. Battle in the neutral zone. The puck gets pushed down towards Piers, and that is icing against the Inferno. A face-off to the left of King. It's been outstanding again today, King. Julian and Salmons. Salmons wins it. The Inferno take it away. Bailey now in behind King. Plays it off the boards, finds Del Basso, tries to clear it. That's cut off, and Georgia McClellan now have an outstanding game for the Inferno. Just cuts back, does well, holds on to it. Looking to find Del Basso. I wasn't aware of it. Now, the Melbourne Ice, Julian down low. Got Davis Tope in front of King. Just cuts back, Julian. Still has it, feeds it back up to the blue line. And falling over is Marnie Pullen, and this allows a one-on-one. Breaking free, fires on Piers, and Del Basso scores! The Perth Inferno catching a break. Olivia Del Basso, second goal of the game. Fourth goal of the season. Is breaking free one-on-one with Piers and buries it after Marnie Pullen just loses an edge. Perth lead 4-1. Malcolm now for the Inferno. Gets back, trying to backhand it out. Melbourne Ice do well to keep it in the zone through Baker. Now Malcolm again has it. The Inferno able to get it out of their zone. The Ice just dump it in and make a change. Lakoviak for the Inferno will go and collect the puck. Cochrane cuts that off at centre ice, but Lakoviak does well to gather. Now takes the blue line, just puck handling her way through the offensive zone. And the Inferno on the attack again. That's cut off. Godfrey now. Butler on that left-hand side. And Godfrey entered the zone. That's offside. We have JD 43 Gaming from Nova Scotia, Canada. Plenty of people from Canada tuning in to the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League, so I'm hoping you're enjoying the coverage. On AWIHL TV on YouTube, Olivia Del Basso has got 2 goals so far in this game. Just chips and chases after the puck. Scala's there as well. The ice now, get it out. Christina Julien with speed, cuts back. But a great poke check to break up that opportunity for Julien. It was a left-hand shot, was trying to cut back onto that side to fire away. Pulling now in the far corner. Controls it. Gets the puck out to centre ice. Now the Melbourne Ice. They just chip it across the front of King. It's dumping it in. Dufour now. Picks it up at the red line. We'll just chip it in. Baker's there for the ice. Grigliunas now finds it. Tries to pass back to Baker. Clark Crumpton, no. Collects it for the Inferno. They can't get it past the red line. They do now. They just can't control it, the Inferno. Georgia McClellan goes D to D. Cross ice. Clark Crumpton trying to chase it down. Kren's there for the Melbourne Ice, does well. Now down that left wing, the Melbourne Ice. Cutting into the high slide, getting a wrist shot on King. That was Butler. It goes wide to the left of King. Butler still has it. Just trying to deke her way through. Gets stood up by Acker. Great defensive play from Acker. A smaller player against Butler. Now the Inferno, they take it away at the red line. They enter the zone. They get a wrist shot towards Piers. That goes wide to behind the net now. Dutton will gather for the ice. Just not enough on that one. And Lily McClellan able to collect it for the Inferno. Still has it, Lily McClellan. Just trying a backhand shot on Piers. Piers gets down to save. Both teams just battle it out in the neutral zone. Now Del Basso through centre ice, takes the blue line. Nice hands, tries to get out to that right-hand side for a forehand shot. Now the Melbourne Ice through dash the other way. Off to Godfrey. Godfrey cuts back in, can't get a shot away. Collides with Del Basso and goes down. And we have a whistle. Off the face-off, Dufour fires one wide to the right of King. Now the ice. Battling down in that corner. It's Bailey and Davis-Tope. Now the Inferno just chipping it out to the neutral zone and they're away now. There's Malcolm's got Clark Crumpton to support. Plays it, looking for Clark Crumpton at the far post. Just too far in front. They keep it in though, the Inferno. Now the ice. Julien down this right-hand side. Down low, he's got Pullen in for support. Cuts back, finds Pullen now. Pullen collides with Malcolm. Pullen goes down. Grigliunas now. Out to that left-hand side. Big slap shot from Dufour. Straight at King. And King holds on. Got K-Rib 22 tuning in from Sydney. 123 DOS tuning in from Geelong in Victoria. Plenty of local viewers. That puck squirts out off the face-off in King. Ices that one. Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. Great to have everyone tuning in from all around the world. Plenty of action here. Dutton out the blue line. Just tries to fire a wrist shot, looking for a redirect. It was Conlon who falling down. The puck ended up getting to King. Players fall on King. Grigliunas goes in, trying to protect the player. There's a bit of afters here. These two teams, no love lost at all. There's always fireworks between these two teams. King gets to her feet. That was Baker. That was sliding in there. Playing to the whistle was Baker. Inferno protecting the goaltender. So we see the officials come together. As we will have some penalties, I believe, out of that scrimmage. So Molly Lakoviak and Amelia Grigliunas both getting penalties, I believe, for unsportsmanlike. As we see assistant coach Graham Hyde talking with the officials. Face off. Godfrey tries to get a wrist shot. Doesn't quite get enough on that. Now Godfrey trying to keep it in, but the Inferno now. They just chip it ahead. Scala collects a puck, just runs into Godfrey though. There's a battle here at centre ice. The Inferno through Del Basso just dumps it in, and Salmons will chase after it. A terrific work there behind the net. Might have been heel for the ice. Scala, Bailey, cuts that off and just chips it back in. Dash now for the Melbourne Ice. Backhands it along the boards, finds Butler. That's cut off. It's a bit of a battle here at the neutral zone between these two teams. Malcolm now through centre ice. McKenzie, chips it in. Malcolm now along the boards, chips and chases after the puck. No clean entries though for either team at the moment. Irvine just plays it back to the blue line. They go out to that right wing and they just backhand it in and chase after it again, the Inferno. 34 seconds remaining on the 2 penalties. Now the ice. Nice pass looking for Dash on that right-hand side. Just in front. Has it now behind the net. Tries to feed it in front. Does now. Feeds it across the crease. And there's a player in front. It's Julian and scores! Christina Julien. The game winner from yesterday slides in. And Sarah Dash just backhands one through the blue paint, and Julien finishes strong. Beats King. That's goal number 12 for the season. Point number 22 for Julien. Just pegs the score back a little bit. The Perth Inferno now lead 4-2 with plenty of time left in this game. Inferno now trying to go forward. Lou McCullen collects the puck and just dumps it in. And try and go to work the Inferno. Cochrane now for the Melbourne Ice. Finds Butler through centre ice. Takes the blue line. The puck just squirts out to this near corner. The Inferno though through Bailey does well. Bailey now from defence into attack. Takes the blue line. Gets around Raimundo. Cuts back in. Goes backhand on Piers. Piers gets down low and makes a good save. Terrific save from Piers. The Inferno now through Scala. Through centre ice. Big slap shot. Takes the blue line. That goes wide of Piers. Now Del Basso. Back up to the blue line looking for Irvine. Too far. Godfrey now plays along the boards. Looking for a stretching Conlon. Just a bit too far. The Inferno regroup in defence. They just turn and dump it in the Inferno again. Now the Melbourne Ice through Dash. Dash was just happy to chip it in and chase it. Bounce off the end boards. A backhand shot on King. And a great save from Sasha King. That puck took a wicked bounce off the end boards. It was Julian coming in, gets a backhand shot, but King's able to save it. Off the face-off, Davis Tope tried to get a shot towards the net. Now the Inferno back the other way. No offside. Dash does well. Irvine's back there to defend for the Inferno. Finds Malcolm now. Julien does well. Julien now has it. Cuts back in. Forehand shot on King. Good blocker save. Second opportunity. King gets down low. And covers up. Sasha King coming up big again. Black Falcon 501 tuning in from Russia. So Australian Women's Ice Hockey League fans all over the world. It's the Inferno trying to exit their zone. It's held in. Dutton at the blue line just dumps it in. Just play it behind King, back and forth to the Inferno. Now they'll try and break forward. Acker down the left wing. Tries to cut back in off the blue line. Blatchford's there as well, but terrific work from Dutton just to hold Acker up. Dutton has it now. Finds Butler at centre ice. Butler with speed. Will circle back. Still has it. Butler in that far corner. Still has it. Spins and turns again. Butler just trying to get away from Salmons. Spins and turns and goes down. Butler, no whistle. Had Raimundo at the blue line. Decided to go alone. Del Basso now at centre ice just chips and chases. Will battle against Raimundo at the end boards. A puck squirts out in front of Piers. There's no one there for the Inferno, and the Melbourne Ice will take it away. They get a shot towards King. That goes wide. Inferno back the other way. In centre ice, a big slap shot towards Piers, who gets down and saves as a rebound. No one there to put it back for the Inferno. Cochrane tips it into the neutral zone. McKenzie, though, just dumps it in and would chase after it. Now Dash has it for the Melbourne Ice. Trying to exit the zone. They do get it out. It's Davis Tote battling on the blue line with Irvine. Raimundo now against McKenzie. Malcolm's there. Davis Tope as well. Dash now for the Melbourne Ice. Just tries to wrap it around the boards. Does. Finds Heel. Looking for Davis Tope in the neutral zone. Bodies collide. Abby Heel now for the Melbourne Ice behind the net. We'll skate it clear. Trying to find Dash on this right-hand side. Puck bounces off the boards. Now Catherine Bailey. From defence into attack. Great defensive work there for the Melbourne Ice. That was Dufour. Now Baker. Or is it Dash, sorry. Piers got down to save that one, but it was deflected. The Ice clear it. And that'll be icing. Jaden Davis Tope tuning in as well, a sister of Emily Davis Tope. Melbourne Ducks goaltender, Jaden Davis Tope. Inferno now, they're just happy to dump it. Scala behind the net, has the puck, tries to find Salmons, couldn't. Still a battle now. The Melbourne Ice trying to control the puck. They get it out of the zone. But the Inferno with plenty of time. Scala at the red line will just backhand it and dump it in. 7 minutes remaining in the period. The Inferno are happy to do that. Salmons traces it, tracks the puck down. Dufour in behind the net. Just wraps it around the boards. There's another battle on that far side. Dufour now for the Melbourne Ice. Got no support, so just skate it clear. Takes the blue line. Just dekes her way through. They couldn't quite collect the puck. And in doing so, we have a penalty as Dufour was reaching for the puck. I think that was Lakoviak coming through for the Inferno. And it looks like Dufour is heading to the box for a trip. It's one of those penalties. It's trying to collect the puck and taking the player out. So the Perth Inferno will go on a late power play here, leading 4-2. .6:34 remaining in the third period. 2-goal lead for the Perth Inferno. The Inferno win that draw. Bailey at the blue line fires a wrist shot towards Piers. Now Cochrane for the Melbourne Ice. Short-handed. Takes the blue line. Just pulls up. Has Godfrey. Just backhand. Tries to backhand it in behind King. The Inferno hold on to it. And now they'll go on the attack on the power play. McKenzie. Just a little backhand pass. Finds a Koviak who streaks in and fires. Good block in front. Might have been Hill. Now the Inferno fire on Piers. There's a rebound opportunity. Great work from Abby Hill with the poke check. Hill now collects it behind the net. Had an outstanding game and just clears it. Now the Inferno, and just dump it back to Clark Crumpton. Clark Crumpton just backhands it down low. Looking for Scala. Scala back up to the blue line. Big slap shot towards Pears. Pears saves. Salmons. Back up to the blue line. Over to Del Basso. One-timer on the slap shot. Big rebound off Pears who saves. Del Basso looking for the hat-trick. Now Julienne. Short-handed. Holds onto it. Now loses the puck. And the Inferno through Salmons. Takes the blue line. Has Clark Crumpton. Just drops it back to Clark Crumpton now. They hold it in the Inferno. Scala. Up to the blue line. Big slap shot towards Pears that goes higher and wide. Del Basso now. Back up to the blue line. Slap shot opportunity. There's a chance for a redirect. Pears gets down well. Clark Crumpton was there looking to redirect it. Del Basso now. Big slap shot from the blue line. That's blocked. A wrist shot now. Fires on Pears. That goes wide. Pullen now. Marnie Pullen. Trying to skate it clear. Gets it out of the zone. Scala now. Clark Crumpton now sliding in. Fires on Pears and scores! Michelle Clark Crumpton. Sliding in off the high slot. Receives a pass from the captain, Biz Scala. And buries it glove side. And the Perth Inferno lead at 5-2. Goal number 11 for Michelle Clark Crumpton. Point number 28 for the season. There's Melbourne Ice head coach Curtis Klooster having a chat with the officials. Not happy. Sean Evans, the official. So the Perth Inferno extend their lead. AWIHL now for the Melbourne Ice. Inferno. That's cut off by Steph Cochran, the captain of the Melbourne Ice, trying to get a shot away, looking for Shana Godfrey, sliding in at the far post. The Ice still have it. A shot on. Bounces off Cochran. That was from Heel. Acker finds Blatchford. Blatchford clears the zone. Lily McClellan couldn't quite control it. As Heel gets back, just plays it across ice to that left wing. They find Butler now streaking in, takes the blue line. Butler just loses control of it. Now Clark Crumpton gets to the red line and just chips it in. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the period. Melbourne Ice through Butler and Clark Crumpton battling away. Malcolm. Marnie Pullen now. The Melbourne Ice. Hit a shot on from centre ice towards Pears, who doesn't hold on to it. Plays it off to Dufour. And play it forward. And that was not touched. And we have an icing. Off the face-off, Dufour. Trying to find Pullen. Pullen has it now and just lifts it up into the neutral zone. Looking for Dash. It's cut off. The Inferno now. Looking for Salmons to break, but Julian gets back there first. Davis Tope tries to spin and play it off the boards, but he's held up. And there's puck in behind the net. Dufour finally gets clear for the ice. Finds Davis Tope now down his left-hand side. Fires a shot towards King. That goes wide. Cochrane will try and keep it in for the ice. Does well, Cochrane. Still there, Cochrane. Still there. Fires it towards the blue paint. There's no one there for the Melbourne Ice. Going in was Pullen. No penalty. You can hear the Melbourne Ice bench yelling out to the ref. Raimundo now. A minute 38 remaining in the period. Inferno leading 5-2. Butler finds Godfrey, just chips it ahead. Butler tracks that down now. Couldn't get control of the puck as Irvine comes across. And bodies falling everywhere. And we have a whistle. There will be a penalty. Sasha Irvine heading to the box. So the Melbourne Ice will go on a power play. I think it might be a penalty for holding. Couldn't quite see the official signal. Sarah Salmons and Christina Julien battle it out. The face-off. The puck squirts out and enters the neutral zone. So the Melbourne Ice have to retreat and delayed offside. Little backhand pass. Only finds Salmons. And Marnie Pullen comes through and takes Salmons out. So some late penalties here for either team. At the blue line, Lakoviak just fans on that. Butler's there. The Ice can't control it. Now Godfrey down that left wing. Takes the red line, now the blue line, trying to gain some speed, but just gets stood up defensively by Bailey. Now back the other way, Scala has Salmons in support, the high slot. Scala just goes in behind Piers. Still has it, Scala. Still has it, now to that far side. There's a shot on goal, goes off the post. I think that was Bailey sliding in. Deflection now off some skates. The Ice. They send it forward. Butler now in behind King. Held up by Lakoviak. There is a battle. Time's winding down in this period. Perth Inferno, they will win it. The Ice, though, on the attack, looking to get a late goal. Now Lakoviak for the Inferno. Gets held up. Dumped in. Bailey will chase after it as time winds down. And the Perth Inferno, they win this one 5-2 over the Melbourne Ice. These two teams, two finalists from last year's final series, they split the weekend here at Coburn Ice Arena. Third period goals to Olivia Del Basso, second of the game at 18:56, and Michelle Clark-Crumpton, a power play goal at 4:07. Sealed this one for the Perth Inferno. We are Sportscast Australia. This is the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. I am Andrew McDougall. Thank you for tuning in wherever you are around the world. And we hope to see you next week for more AWIHL TV action. Until then, bye for now.